Word. All right, guys. Thanks for jumping on tonight. Oh, what? Okay. Anyways, thanks for jumping on this hot Thursday afternoon. Man, it feels like summer out there, but I know tomorrow it's going away, so that's kind of sad. But thanks for taking time out tonight to jump on. We're really excited to go over with you guys some of our tips and tricks, like what we say, how we close people, how we follow up, verbiage, that kind of thing, and then answer any questions you guys have. But before we jump into that, I wanted to give you guys
Brian is just trying to get on. Link.
What?
I'm back. It's bad tonight.
Whoa. So
it must be the weather.
Yeah. What were you trying to say? Because all I heard was Brian tonight.
He was trying to use last night's link for tonight's meeting. Like, he just figured it was the same link all the time.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So I was just sending him the link for tonight. Okay. And there he is.
Awesome. Hey, I'm just going to give you a quick mute because we're already recording. Oh, boy. Not working. Okay.
I'm super excited for tonight's call because we are going to be sharing our secrets on how we are landing distributors and loyal customers. So thank you guys for taking the time out of your night to work on your business and work on your skills, because we do have to have skills in this business to be successful. So me and Brittany have been doing a lot of recruiting and a lot of signing up of loyal customers, and we've been doing it with some pretty easy steps. We got some really good tips from Jade Hooper on what her loyal customer messaging looks like, and she doesn't change it one bit. No matter who she's messaging, whether it's her hot market, warm market, cold market, it does not matter. So we're going to tell you guys exactly what we've been doing and how we've been doing it, exactly the words that we've been saying, because it's all in the wording. It's all about verbiage. So we're going to give you guys our exact verbiage. So get out your pens and paper, because we're going to be giving you exact verbiage to talk to people and how we've been talking to people to sign them up with ease. So Brittany, I will let you take it away.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about it. For those of you who are growing your business on social media, consistency is key. So you need to make sure you're posting every day, but you need to make sure you're giving love out every day. My biggest tip for you is that if you're finding you're not getting likes and comments on your stuff, you're not giving enough love out, guys. You need to go through people. You need to be giving those likes and comments and those hugs and high fives to people if you want people to be giving the same thing back. Share your light and you will receive the light. So that's my biggest tip for you. But you guys, I keep it super short, sweet, and simple every single time. So anytime anybody likes one of my posts, whether it's a business post or a product post, I just say, hey girl, or hey whoever, whatever I say, hey something. Thanks for liking my post, or thanks for the love on my post, whatever you feel more comfortable with. Are you interested in the hair, skin, and nails? Are you interested in what I do? Are you interested in going on this cruise with me? Are you interested in trying or being one of my 90-day product testers? Whatever it is. And that's the first step, you guys. And keep it, don't say anything more. Don't say anything less. Don't go into details about things. You're only going to answer what they ask. So most people are going to say, yes, what does it do exactly? Or something along those lines. You're going to give them a quick description of what the product is or what it is that you do. And then they're going to ask, how much is it? You're going to give them a retail price and a loyal customer price. And you guys, I find this specific verbiage has changed my business a whole bunch. So I'll say you can get the hair, skin, and nails retails for blank amount, but with a 90-day challenge, it's only this. And they'll ask what a 90-day challenge is. And all you have to say is you just try one product a month for 3 months and I'll give you my discount. That's literally how simple I keep it, you guys. Some people might ask a couple more questions, but in between there, but that's really how simple you keep it. Only answer what they're asking to. So if they say yes to being a product tester, I'll either say, is it easier for me to walk you through it or for me to enter your order? Because some people would rather you enter it. I do it slightly different than Jade in this sense, but I ask whether they want me to enter it or them to enter it, because sometimes they don't have time and would rather me enter it. So then I'm not sitting there waiting for them to log onto your website and do it. But most of the time they'll want to do it themselves. So you're just going to walk them through it. Say you're going to go to my website at blank. You're going to click shop. You're going to click lifestyle. You're going to add new year to your cart. You're going to go to checkout and you're going to press the big green button. You're going to literally walk them through exactly what to do. And if they don't answer you again in 10 minutes, just send them a message and say, hey, like, I'm really excited for you. Did everything go through okay? And they're going to either say, oh, no, I have an issue, or sorry, I haven't been able to do it yet, or yeah, it went through perfectly. So you're going to know what's going on. If they say they're not ready to order yet, you guys, it's really simple. Say, okay, no problem. Like, we are not pressuring people to order. But ask them, when do they want to order? Tell them that you're going to reserve a spot for them in your schedule. That's all you have to do. Oh, okay, when do you get paid? I'll reserve a spot for you in my schedule. Or I'll put you in my schedule to reserve a spot, whichever works for you. And then make sure you're following up with these people. When they say that they're going to get paid next Friday, you need to make sure you're following up with them next Friday and just say, hey, are you still interested? I have 1 spot left. Hey, are you still interested? I have 2 spots left. Something like that. Keep it super short, sweet, and simple. And they're either A, going to tell you if they're ready to order again, or B, not.
So I guess there's really nothing to add to that, you guys, like in regards to verbiage. It is the exact same verbiage every time. So, yeah.
Too bright.
It's really great. There's actually, yeah, that's what I have as my wallpaper. So in the Dreammakers page, if you guys need to be tagged in it, just let us know. But there is this lovely little walkthrough, and it literally walks you through everything that you're going to need to say to that person and why and in what situation. Does everybody have that on their phone saved, or like, it's my wallpaper? I refer to it all the time.
It's brilliant.
It takes a while for things to sink into my head. I don't know why. But I love having this as my wallpaper because I don't ever have to question, like, oh God, they asked me, how much is it? What do I say? Do I give them a loyal customer price? Do I give them retail price? Do I say, do you want to become a distributor? What do I say?
What do I do? I don't know.
Yeah, I just refer to this picture on my wallpaper and I follow the next step, and I'm not straying from it at all. And that is my regular every day-to-day verbiage. Preben, I know that you have probably not seen this picture, so I'll tag you in it in the page. Tag LC Convo. So I'll tag you in that so that you can have a look at that. And now for distributors, Britt, what have you been doing for distributors that you found has worked lately to get people to either sign up or get people to look at the opportunity?
Well, you know, a lot of it has been that I've been really consistent on my social media. I'm sharing with people what I'm doing. I'm giving love. You guys don't even know the amount of messages I've gotten lately, just people sharing, like, they're just thanking me for always being somebody positive that they can look forward to and things like that. So that's always nice. But I'm not afraid to ask people anymore. You like on my picture, that's an invitation. I'm going to ask you if you're interested in what I'm doing. So I do kind of the exact same thing again. Anybody who likes or comments on my posts, I'll message and say, hey, like, thanks for the love. I'm really excited. Are you interested in what I do? And they're either going to say, yes, they are, or they're going to say, no, they're just supporting you or showing their love, or no, thank you, they're busy, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But when they say yes, I do one of two things. I either get them on our Wednesday night opportunity call if it's close, or I go into my Eric Worre, and if they say they're interested, I'm like, great, if I sent you a video that could explain it better than I could, would you watch it? And when they say yes, I ask them when they're going to watch it. Okay, great. When can you watch it by? They're going to say, I can watch it right now, or I can watch it tonight. I can watch it tomorrow morning. Be like, okay, great. So I'm going to message you this day at this time, and we'll chat about the video. And you guys, you're either going to get on the phone with them, you're going to message them, whatever it is, but ask them what their favorite part was. Maybe they're going to be really interested in the products, and maybe they might be better suited as a customer, but maybe they really see the vision, and maybe they could really use that cruise or that $500, and you know that they're somebody who's already considering joining the business. And you just need to answer their questions from that point on, you guys. Okay, do you have any questions for me? And if they don't have any questions, I just say, great, it sounds like you're ready to get started. When do you want to jump in? And again, they're going to give me the same date, same thing. They might not be able to jump in today, but maybe they can jump in on Friday. And you're just going to start that follow-up process again. And when you follow up with them, hey, like, I'm really excited. Today's the day to jump in your business. I have one spot left. Are you ready to go?
Yeah. And I think just keeping it simple. So, you know, somebody comments on one of your business posts and you say, hey, thanks for the love on my post. Are you interested in what I do? And if they're like, no, I was just being supportive, thank them. Be like, oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I know you're not looking to make some extra money right now, but do you know anybody who is? Ask for a referral. And pardon me, there is a lot going on in the world at all times, you guys. Everybody's world has a ton going on. So don't ever be hesitant to ask people. Don't ever be hesitant to ask people if they're interested in this business. My girlfriend just had a baby, like still in the hospital. She's scrolling through her Facebook and pressing like and commenting. And I'm messaging her and I'm saying, hey, thanks for the love on my post. Your baby is gorgeous. Would you, are you interested in this stretch mark cream that she liked and commented on? She's liking and commenting on it because she's like, dang, I got stretch marks from that baby. I need to work on that. Or, maybe some people that are in trauma, or that they're broke. That they're broke as a joke. They complain about being broke all the time on Facebook and all the time on their Twitter. Message them and be like, hey, would you be interested in making some extra money? I see that you're broke all the time. I remember when I was broke. And I remember when I saw this company and I thought, dang, I could make some money with that. Do you want to make some money with me? Ask them. There are tons of people who are displaced right now in Alberta, losing their homes by the minute. They are losing thousands of homes. Don't be afraid to message them and just say like, hey, how are you doing? I've got family and friends out there. I've been messaging them and being like, hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? Just show them some love. And if they're scrolling through Facebook, they've got a lot to do right now. If they're not volunteering or helping fight the fires or anything like that, then be messaging them and just be like, hey, I've been watching your posts and thank you so much for volunteering. Thank you so much for helping with the fires. I've got friends up there. Just start a conversation and show them love, because the more that you love on people, the more that they're going to see your posts because of Facebook's algorithms. That will direct your friends who you're messaging mostly to see your posts, and you'll see their posts. You'll see them coming up on your timeline if you guys are messaging back and forth. That's just the way that Facebook works. They see that you're friends, you're actually messaging each other. Their posts, their stuff is going to start showing up on your news feed. So pay attention to that and love on people. I think so last night or yesterday during the day, I did a post about the cruise. Actually, I did it a couple days ago, and I asked people to post a selfie. So I had about 20 comments and about 14 likes or something on that. I just said in my post, hey, who wants to go on an all expensive paid cruise with me? Post a selfie below, and I put the little finger guys pointing below. And I had tons of selfies on there. I messaged every one of those people like, hey, you want to go on a cruise with me? And one of those people is on this call tonight. Preben was one of the people that I messaged. It was our very first message to each other. All we've been doing is liking and commenting on each other's stuff on Facebook. And he liked it, commented, put a selfie, and I messaged him and I said, hey, you want to come on a cruise with me, buddy? He's now a distributor and on this call. So just be open with people. Don't be afraid to ask people if they're interested in what you got going on. It sounds scary, but it's not.
No. One other thing I kind of wanted to touch on tonight was I know people get a little discouraged sometimes when it comes to following up if people don't answer you right away, or maybe they don't answer you on the day they were supposed to join, or they stop answering you, whatever it is. Things happen, you guys, and I just want to remind you of two things. We are real. We are people. Everyone we're talking to are people. And remember that time when you were broke and you didn't want to tell somebody that you didn't have money, or remember that time you're going through a lot and you kind of shut yourself off from the world, or, remember those things, and remember that people we're talking to are human, and sometimes people happen, or they miss a message, or they don't have the money and they're afraid to tell you. Keep those things in the back of your mind. 99.99% of the time, it's not you. It's nothing personal. It's something they're going through. So remember that. B, remember it takes 7 to 21 exposures to the business before somebody's going to join you. You could message them 20 times before they answer you and ready to jump in. You could message them 30 times before they answer and jump in. But you guys, it's the consistency. If you didn't follow up, I bet you they're going to join somebody else's team. They're going to join somebody else's product. They're going to go elsewhere because they're following up with them. Be that
It happened to me last week.
Oh man. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
I had been talking to this girl a year ago, and I was saying like, hey, are you ready to jump in? She was totally ready to jump in, and then she all of a sudden fell off the face of the earth, and so did I. Stupid girl right here who's got 2 thumbs and is not brilliant. So I stopped messaging her because I was like, she's out, whatever, some will, some won't, who cares, next. I had that attitude, worst attitude that you could possibly have in this business is, oh, well, they're out. No is never no forever. It is only no for now. Me not getting back to you is just no for now. It's no for now because I'm embarrassed to say that I'm broke. It's no for now that I'm embarrassed to say that I'm fat and I don't like myself. And yeah, I want your product, but I'm scared it's not going to work. It's just no for now. So I kind of trailed off there. Oh, yes. So this girl that I stopped messaging, I messaged her the other day because she was kind of on my chicken list, and I grabbed life by the horns, and I just said, you know what, I'm going to message her. So I messaged her and I was like, hey, how's it going? Like, what's new? And she's like, oh my God, I just joined blah, blah, blah company. And I was like, damn it. So I missed out on an opportunity of somebody who was interested in network marketing. Like, clearly she was interested in network marketing. I probably planted that seed for somebody else and they got to reap the benefit. So don't plant a seed and then stop watering it. Plant a seed, water it, or join your business. We have something amazing. People want it. People need it. Know that and keep a good attitude about it, and people will follow that.
Ooh, another rule of thumb, you guys. If you're wanting to grow, okay, here's my other little rant for you guys. If you're wanting to grow your business in a decent way, you need to be talking to 5 to 10 new people a day. That's not every second day. That's not a once a week thing. If you want to grow your business, 5 to 10 new people, somebody you haven't talked to yet about the business. If it's not somebody you're finding who's liking or commenting on your post, guys, then go out there and find those 10 people. Go out blitzing, add people and start conversations. Do those types of things. If they're not coming to you, you need to go to them. We can't sit here and wait for everyone to comment and like on our posts. We can't wait for those random people who message us because they've been watching us for a year, but we've never messaged them because they haven't liked or commented on our posts. We could have had that person in our business a year ago if we would have just jumped on and messaged them. So if you're not talking to 5 to 10 new people a day, you guys, your business isn't going to grow the way that you want it to. And it's just a numbers game.
Yeah. And I think another thing too is to note, like, people who are doing this part-time, believe me, right now I'm helping my dad with his business, and it has turned into a full-time gig. I'm there Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. till 5, sometimes 6 p.m. helping his business. So I have had to find ways to sneak in time for me and my business. So I'll go for a break and I'll message some people. I'll, pick up my phone and do a quick post and drop my phone. And I hear all these dings and I'm like, Kate, time for a break. And I message those people back. I'm just squeezing it in, and I'm squeezing it in at every freaking opportunity that I possibly have. If I have 2 seconds, I'm like, oh, that girl got back to me. I better message her. Yeah, send her a link, put the phone back down. So I'm not taking time out of his business, but I'm still making milliseconds for my business, and it is adding up. I'm still signing distributors. I'm still signing loyal customers because I'm making that little bit of time, and I'm using quick, easy verbiage that's already canned and put on a plate for me by our top leaders and our top earners. Jade Hooper is a top 10 earner.
Yeah, she's number 10.
She is number 10.
Yeah.
So if she gives you a verbiage and says, here, this is what I do with every one of my loyal customers that I get product into their hands, follow it. And that's that thing that I have on my wallpaper, is that verbiage. That's from the number 10 earner. 10 in the entire company.
I love that you added that you're doing it in little increments, because if you weren't on our call last week, we really talked about time management and income producing activities and things like that. The recording, oh, Andrea, can you post that recording?
It never made it to production.
Oh no.
I guess my computer just didn't have the capability. I'm not too sure.
You don't still have to convert it?
Perhaps when I come to you, or when you come over tomorrow, we could try and convert it.
Okay, yeah, because I know I have to convert mine before I can upload them.
Okay.
We'll look into that. Okay. Anyways,
sorry.
If you weren't on there, there's a sheet called Minutes to Moments. You'll find that in the Dreammakers page under Files. And really, it's just a guideline to show you how you can turn those minutes right now into moments for you in the future. So like she was talking about, if you everybody gets a 15-minute workout break minimum. So if you're working and doing this, you're getting a 15-minute break. You can send out 5 messages in that time frame, no problem. You can follow people, no problem. You can post something, no problem. Like if you just take advantage of those little increments of time instead of wasting them away just aimlessly scrolling or doodling or whatever it is that you're doing, make use of those little time frames and they're going to add up, like she said. If you do 4 15-minute little increments in a day, you guys, that's already an hour you put into your business messaging people or following up or doing whatever. That adds up really fast. So yeah, use those minutes. Utilize those sheets we have in the back office, you guys, because every little minute counts, especially when you're working and you're busy. And I know it's summer and we're all doing stuff, so we all like want to be outside and stuff like that too. But don't be afraid to go sit in the car for 15 minutes and do what you need to do, and then go back to what you're doing. I'll sit in the bathroom for 15 minutes when I'm with my nephew. I'm like, okay, I need 15 minutes. I need to do something, and I'll just kind of sneak away. You know what I mean? Do those little things.
You wouldn't believe what I can do in 15 minutes now, because I was full-time. It works. Like I wasn't helping out anywhere for like 18 months. Yeah, it was a year and a half that I was full-time. And I would waste time. It was stupid. And now I respect every moment I get. When I get a 15-minute break, I'm pounding on my phone. People know at my dad's job to like, that's not Andrea time anymore. That is when she's over in her desk. She's away from her desk. She's on her phone. And they just know that now, and they know that that's my business time, and that is the time that I'm taking to work on my business. So you'd be amazed what you can do in 15, 20 minutes. So really make use of that, and make use of the verbiage that is given to you, because without that, I would not be able to do as much as I can in 15-minute increments at my dad's job.
No. Anything else you kind of wanted to touch on? I think those were my major tips that I wanted to make sure I got out to you guys. Just at the end of the day, you guys, remember, we're network marketing. Our job is to network. you need to be talking to people. You need to be growing your network. If you're growing your business on social media, well, guess what? You need to grow your social media network. You need to be adding people. You need to start building those relationships. If you're going to do parties, well, guess what? You need to go out and network with people and get people to host parties for you. So you need to start to do that. If you're doing it, like whatever way you're doing it, you need to be growing your network as you're doing it. Otherwise, you're going to become stagnant really fast.
Yeah. One of my little tips is, okay, so in that verbiage, the LC conversation verbiage that we have there in that little picture on our phones, you'll notice in there that it says we do not give our website until somebody is actually ready for it. We don't, when somebody messages us and says like, hey, I'm interested in hair, skin, and nails, you're not like, well, here's my website, go sign up. That's not helping. We are here to help. So we don't hand out our website like candy. I almost never post my actual website on my posts. Every once in a while, I'll imprint it on one of my pictures if it's like I don't know when I do it. If there's like a promotion or something like BOGO Wraps, I'll put AndreaYurQ.com because some people are more apt to just go to when there's a deal, they just want to go to the website and get it in their mailbox. So other than that, I don't really share my website until it's time for them to actually know what my website is. Most people that I sign up don't even know my website address because they don't need it. They have their own website address. And once you have somebody actually signed up, if they just go to myitworks.com and they log in with their loyal customer ID or their distributor ID, they're logged into their own account, and that's going to be under you. So you don't ever have to worry about that. When it does come time to give your website, if they're like, no, I want to do it myself, they'll be like, oh, okay, it's AndreaYurQ.myitworks.com. Now, keep in mind that you can't post your myitworks.com website on Facebook or in a Facebook message. The reason for that is that Facebook doesn't like that we make money on their dollar. So they block our websites. And all you have to do to avoid that is put a space in between each letter or put a symbol between www. Instead of a dot, put a symbol, AndreaYurQ, symbol, com. And then people can't directly click on it and get taken to your website, but they're like, oh, they go over to their Safari or they go over to their Google and they're like, AndreaYurQ.com. They already know it. It's already in their head and they have a reference to look back to. So, Rob, you have a picture that you send out.
Beautiful.
That says your website right on it. I usually will just type it in capitals with spaces in between because it's really bold. And it looks cool.
All right, guys. I think that's all the tips we want to share with you guys tonight. So maybe what I'll do is end the recording, but then if any of you have any questions, we can stay on the line for a few more minutes and answer any of those. So Thank you for jumping on, guys. I hope this helped you, even just the slightest bit. Just be consistent. Follow it step by step. Don't think you need to reinvent the wheel or change things. Just go with it.
Good night.
Night.